Hello, this is Daniel Mart, and today I'm going to be doing another movie review. Now, in the spirit of Valentine's Day, I'm basically going to review probably one of my favorite, favorite romance movies possible. At least one of my favorite romance movies. It has to be up there, okay? And I haven't really done a top 10 or thought of a top 10 favorite romance movies of all time. But I feel like this movie will be up there. The movie in question, 10 Things I Hate About You. Yeah. Now, this movie stars Heath Ledger, Joseph Gordon-Levitt, Julia Stiles, David Krumholtz, Larissa Olyenk, Susan Mary Pratt, Andrew Keegan, Gabrielle Union, Larry Miller, Daryl Mitchell, and Allison Janney, David Leisure, and Kyle Says. So yeah, it's Valentine's Day. I'm single. And I've already watched Deadpool. And The Walking Dead hasn't premiered yet. So, what else am I gonna do? But in all honesty, let's just go with the fact I'm too much of a bitch to ask a girl out. Let's just say I'm a shy guy. Might as well just stick to movies and romance. Yeah, actually, probably very fast. In all honesty, my favorite romance movie will be Titanic. Number 2, maybe 10 Things I Hate About You. Yeah, but let's be honest. This is up there, probably within my top 5. Let's just get into this. Top 10 10-second spoiler warning, as usual, starting now. Yeah. Okay, so 10 seconds are up. So for those who have yet to actually watch the movie and haven't already, please don't comment down below or be messaging me that I never gave a fair one, because as usual, I did. So 10 Things I Hate About You. As usual, quick synopsis, likes and dislikes, and then the rate. So basically, JGL, he's a new kid into this school, and he becomes infatuated. He becomes interested, becomes infatuated with this girl. Okay, come to find out that she is the younger sister of one of the more popular girls of the school, known as Kat Stratford. Sorry. She's her older sister. She's kind of more. I don't want to say popular exactly, but she's one of the more well-known students in school. She's more well-known, not exactly likable. She's not exactly that popular, but everybody knows her. Okay, more as the bitch who, yeah, she's basically a bitch. At the start of the movie, and at the start, you kind of think that you're gonna follow the story of JGL trying to get the younger sister Bianca. And although there are elements of that movie, it's more about Heath Ledger and his character Patrick Verona trying to get Kat Stratford. Now, why would Patrick Verona, the bad boy who doesn't really give a shit about anyone else, want Kat Stratford? Well, initially it starts off as more of a deal, kind of a deal or bet between Patrick and JGL's character. JGL's character Karen more or less starts off as a negotiation between them. Take her out. You take her out. You take her out. I could go out with this girl, and we all end up happy. Patrick's like, just give me money, I'll do whatever you want. And throughout the whole movie, he basically comes to find out who this cat and girl is, who Kat Stratford is, and actually does come to care for her. And I actually really liked this movie. I actually really enjoyed it, to be honest. So yeah, it's a teen movie. So yeah, I mean, I feel like that's the first thing I need to point out. And it's really logically a teen movie. So it is kind of geared towards my demographic, I guess, in a sense. And I honestly feel like the romance aspect of this movie is, for the most part, really, actually, that came out wrong, but the romance aspect of the movie is believable, to be honest, because you have Patrick Verona. Again, like, this really, I don't give a shit about anybody else type of character. He falls in love with, Julia Stiles' character in the process of this movie, and as it's revealed that Patrick isn't really all who he turns out to be, i.e., the fact that he is getting paid to take out this girl. You can kind of feel that he feels guilt, and he feels guilty for having done this, and he feels in you can kind of tell that he feels he could have done this in a more honest way, and I actually really did like that. Can't This is funny though, because although I want to say, all Cameron's storyline, I feel like it's a bit tacked on. However, it's like one of those situations. Like, I understand why it's there. Like, normally in a movie, when you feel like something is tacked on, you don't really understand as to why it's there, or as to why it's there that much. Here, I feel like it's tacked on, but I feel like they could have focused a bit more on it. That's the thing. I feel like they could have focused a bit more on it, because when Cameron and Bianca's relationship kind of starts, you're like, oh yeah, I forgot he was trying to get her too. Pretty cool. So yeah, I will say that there's this one character which I am not buying at all, and that is Cameron's friend. I am just not buying this character, and the reason is that guy looked like, yeah, I forget. I think Andrew Keegan is a person who portrays him. I believe it's Andrew Keegan. Right? Let me go. Or is it David Krumholtz? It's either David Krumholtz or Andrew Keegan. No, yeah, it's David Krumholtz. He looks like a teacher. That's the thing. I don't buy his character. He's supposed to be like this 16, 17-year-old student. I thought he was a teacher when I first saw him. I was like, oh wait, that's a student? I thought that was a teacher. Holy shit! I mean, he looks old. Like, he looks way older than he should. That's the thing. And so, if there's one thing I'm not really buying, it's his character. Good character and kind of funny, but he looks like a 30-year-old, and it just didn't work for me. So yeah, but for the most part, I really enjoy this movie. So probably one of my favorite romance movies of all time. Second to Titanic. So yeah, probably one of my favorite romance movies of all time. So yeah, on a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being the worst, 10 being the best, and 6 being decent, I'll give it a 9 out of 10. And yeah, that's basically it for this review. Subscribe, comment down below, like the video, and that's basically it for now. This is Daniel Mart signing off.